Alright, TikTok, so we're back for another video. I was about to start and then I got a knock on the door. I got a package. I have no idea what it is. We're going to open this and come back. Alright, so we're back. That was a package for my work from home job. I'm just pat and dry our meat. We're going to have some fried pork chops with some little square potatoes and some macaroni. Those are my loud neighbors. They're always honking. Alright, so I got my meat now in here all patted dry. We're just going to add some mustard and then our seasonings, which are salt, pepper, garlic powder. I put that on literally everything. Got some garlic powder. Remember, if you ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoning. Make sure your meat's got flavor and it's got seasoning on it. Not too much salt. You don't want it to be too salty. Alright, we'll be right back. Yum yum sauce, as always. Alright, so we got our meat in here all mixed up. I washed my hands when I was done. And I am also missing a lid. There's 5 of these, 5 lids. I have 2 in the pantry. My fiance has the other one at work with his lunch in it. And this one, it's probably in his car. He just he takes lunches and he leaves his stuff in the car. All right, now we got our flour. I put probably a cup and a half, 2 cups. And I'm just gonna grab a fork to break up these bigger pieces. I actually don't know why I put the lid on that container. I'm gonna need it for this one. Cause I like to put my meat in a bowl and shake it up when I'm frying stuff. Cause it just gets my hands too dirty and I cook too much food. We gonna add some of these breadcrumbs, not too much. I never measure anything, if you can't tell. There's no point in measuring it. Season it the way you like it. We're gonna add lots of garlic powder to that bad boy. And then we got some pepper. We're not gonna go too heavy on that, but it is flour, so you have to season it for it to have flavor. You want your crust to have flavor. You don't want to be eating bland ass fried pork chops. Alright, now I just washed off that lid, transferred it over to this bowl. Gonna shake that up to mix it up, and we'll be back with our potatoes. Alright, so now we're just gonna peel the potatoes, all of them. I've got 6 of them. I'm gonna peel them all and then we'll cut them up. I'm just gonna put them in the oven to cook. Also, don't forget to preheat your oven. Alright, TikTok, we are back and I got baby girl here. She woke up from her nap. And we got our potatoes all peeled. We only had 3 regular potatoes and I just had these golden potatoes that I'm gonna use also. We're gonna get our chopper and be right back. Alright, so we got our chopper out and we're just taking our potatoes. I'm just cutting a little piece off the end. And then I'm gonna cut them. Try to cut them as evenly as possible. Lord knows I can't do that. I can't even draw a straight line. Drop those bad boys in there. Slam it down. And you got yourself some perfectly square potatoes. I would not have been able to do that without this. We are almost done, and when we're done here, we're just gonna put them in some cold water to rinse off really quick. We'll be back. Also, I forgot to show y'all, I got me something to drink. As always, these are awesome. Alright, so I just threw a little bit of coconut oil, excuse me, in the bottom of the pan. Threw our potatoes in there. And we're gonna season with Oh, you want to do it? We're just gonna season. I'll let you do the salt and pepper. Season with garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And she wants to do it, so we're gonna do that and come right back. Alright, so she did the seasonings, and I also did put some yum yum sauce on the potatoes. As I said, I eat that on everything. We're just gonna add some onions right on top, if we don't spill them everywhere. My baby is crying in there. And just like that. Not too much because the kids don't like it, and my fiance, he likes onions, but he doesn't like too much of the vegetables. He's a baby. He's more of a baby about it than the kids are. Like, all the time, literally. All right, and we just pop those in the oven at 400 degrees, and we'll let them cook for about 30 minutes, and then we'll check on them. Make sure you're cleaning as you go. I cannot stand a dirty kitchen at all, so I clean as I go. I just wash the dishes that were in the sink. Alright, I had to pause to get them some cereal. But now we're going to start flouring our pork chops. We're going to put some flour, coat them with the flour, and we're going to let them rest for a couple of minutes. I had to put us on some music TikTok because it was getting a little boring and quiet here. My fiance still ain't home. He was having car troubles, so he had to get that fixed. Just a little bored. So we're gonna listen to some music and cook the rest of dinner with y'all. Your meat should look about like this. And I thank God every day for the girl He sent my way. Please tell me I don't know myself anymore. Lose control. Okay, so we are done with our pork chops finally after me and baby girl lollygagging around and singing. Now, make sure you dump your flour. You no longer need it for the people that keep the flour after battering their food. There's our pork chop. Alright, so we pulled out our potatoes to check on them. They're not quite done yet. I just mixed them up and then I'm going to put them back in the oven. Alright, we got our meat in there and it is cooking, and we're going to finish the rest of the sides. Alright, so we're going to do a taste test on a potato. Good. Okay, so I pulled out the first round of pork chops, and I don't think my grease was hot enough when I put them in there because a lot of my flour didn't stick to the pork chops, but that's okay. Alright guys, dinner is done. Got macaroni, pork chops, and the potatoes are still in the oven. And we are going to sit down, plate up food, and get ready to eat. We'll post a picture on our TikTok story for everybody to see. And then I will see y'all back later on tonight to clean the kitchen.